Okay. Says I'm live. Hopefully I'm live in the group, and hopefully it tells everybody I'm live in the group. And I invited Tia, so hopefully she'll be coming up here in a minute. Hopefully. Oh, I see my girl Tia. Hold on.
I can't believe it. You're better than me.
I do not know if I would have been able to do it had it not been for Joe Rosen, because he actually said, go sign up for StreamYard real quick and do it that way. And I'm like, okay.
Cool. Awesome.
So I don't know if you can see like people's comments, T.
No, I cannot.
Let me see.
Private chat, live comments. Let me see if I could choose that. Okay. I can.
Okay, so this way you can see, the only thing I see right now is, hi, Katie. Katie McCarthy said hi.
What's up, Katie?
It says we have 7 people watching, so hopefully that will work. Hopefully,
yeah. Are people able to ask questions? I mean, just like on the comments, right?
Yeah, they should be able to ask questions, and you should see them pop up. So we would just answer as we see them pop up. This is obviously the first time I've done this, so
no,
you look all pretty, and I look kind of like wretched here.
You know, it's so funny. My son, right, Gavin, because I've been looking wretched, just who cares? You know, I've been in the yard and I got ready and he was like, you look so pretty. I'm like, you do.
You look beautiful.
It's so funny though. I couldn't believe it.
So
it's so beautiful. I'm like, go on.
Yeah, it's nice to get the compliments right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
So what I see is, it says we have 8 people live. I'm going to give it another minute or two, because we've only actually been live technically like 2 minutes.
All right.
Because it took me forever to get this figured out. But Karen Hall says hello.
Hello, Karen. I know I'm going to say hi to everybody that I see. Give them a shout out.
I know.
So do you miss being in the studio? Like, I miss you.
Oh, I miss it so bad. I miss you too.
You know?
Yeah,
and I think it's so cool, the stuff you've been doing online, just trying to make the best of it all. But it's like some of the images are gorgeous. And who would have thought? I think this whole thing just stretched us all to, you know, kind of find other ways. But
for real,
you know, we love what we do and we got to have an outlet. I almost bought a mannequin head to start practicing different braids. I've always been like, those things are so weird, but I've been practicing all these different braids and just trying to, give clients just a bunch of options. There's so many out there, you know, for different looks.
Well, I'm glad you aren't putting Gavin through getting makeup.
Oh, he wouldn't have it. He wouldn't have it. He would not even. I birthed the straightest straight man. But he does request different lip colors. You know, he likes those really dark purple, brown. I'm like, okay, whatever. Interesting.
Look at him.
I know, right? He's funny. He's a freak. He's a little freak, a little bit.
Let's see. Do we want it zoomed in? I think we'll leave it zoomed in.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter.
So it says we have 8 viewers. It doesn't let me see who the 8 viewers are unless they comment. So if you're here and you can see us all, comment below, please. And hopefully you can see both Tia and I. And we're going to answer any questions you might have about sessions, about hair and makeup, about pretty much anything relating to what we have going on. Hi, Tara. Well, I'm glad you can see them, T.
I know. Me too. I feel bad if I did it.
Oh, happy Earth Day.
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
Happy Earth Day, everyone.
Yes.
Love our Earth.
So Tia's got her face all made up. She looks so beautiful.
Dawn, you look hot. Get over it. Stop it.
No, I look hot when I put a face on. I didn't put a face on today.
You look great.
Next time I will. Now that I've figured out how to do this.
What new ideas do you have? Because you're always cooking up ideas. Like when we get back in the studio, you know.
Well, I'm probably going to change a couple of sets around. Shocker.
No, it's cool. I love that.
I did get a new like tri-colored neon light. So it's a big like light stand that stands in the corner, and it has like a big long LED light, so it'll light a big large area with neon colors. So
Cool.
that hopefully will be here when we're finally off quarantine. It
Yeah.
looks like Karen has a question for you, T.
Okay. Is there any right or safe way to cut your own hair? I had a couple clients recently because I don't cut or color hair. I have stylists that do, yeah. So I had a client recently was showing me that she took her bangs and there's like this twisting method that you can like twist them.
That just sounds scary.
And then cut it. I know, but it actually looked really good. She sent me a picture and I was like, wow. And then I went on Google and I checked it out. Another way too, and I've known many people to do this is, you pull all your hair in front of your head. And this is only for the bottom of your hair. You pull it in front, you let it hang, and you kind of just trim the bottom. As far as putting layers in it or anything, I would not do that. I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, like, I know people do that. They do the same method. Like, so they'll pull all
I'm
their
not
hair
doing
in.
anything to this until I'm off quarantine, and I'm just going to let my guy fix me up. I'm not.
Right.
I don't want to mess with it and end up screwing it up.
But even so, let's say, your hair's dry, it's clean, it's dry. If you have straight hair, if you have curly hair, I really wouldn't suggest cutting it at all. But if it's straight, if you can straighten it, pull it all forward, trim the bottom, and then you kind of take another layer of your hair. If you wanted to do layers, maybe you take you pull it all forward, but then you take the next layer and you go maybe like from here up and pull that forward, do a layer, then again, go another hand up, do another. That's just if you want to do layers, but I think it's dangerous.
But I've seen the fail videos and I wouldn't suggest it.
Some people do a really beautiful job though. Like I said,
I know.
with the bangs, I was blown away because she's not good at that stuff at all, but she did it. It looked good on her. So
yeah.
If you have any questions, Karen, just always feel free to write me on Messenger or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a right or safe way to cut it at home unless you're a stylist.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's why I look so scraggly, but it's okay because nobody's seeing me. Well, except for all of Facebook right now, but.
Girl, stop, please. Please. So, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope that helped. But yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on a face, get my hand in somebody's head, and just start having fun.
Well, we will have, hopefully, right after the quarantine, I'll get as soon as we find out what's happening, if it's ending the beginning of May or if they're going to extend it another 30 days. But then I will reschedule our Purple Wing clients because we do have the Angel Wing clients who were originally scheduled during this whole quarantine. So
yeah, I felt so bad for them. They were really bummed out,
I know.
But yeah, we'll get them in for sure. Those wings are gorgeous.
Because they are missing out on the wings.
That doesn't even do it any justice, although they are hot.
Whatever.
No, they're so pretty.
They are super pretty. So
they're a good buy.
But anyway, so we have a few people watching. There's really no rhyme or reason to this, guys. We just figured we would jump on, say hello.
Yeah.
Because me and Tia are missing you all so much. We are like dying without you. We can't seem to, I don't know, we just can't seem to get it together and get this stupid virus gone so we can get people scheduled again.
Well, we want to play it safe too, just
for sure.
Don't want to have to schedule people and then reschedule. And it's
exactly. That's why I haven't really scheduled anybody yet right now, because it's just too up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. So,
yeah. But, throughout the end of June, the schedules are pretty wide open because I think most people were playing it safe. So hopefully on May 6th is it when we do hopefully resume. I'm sure there's going to be some restrictions for salons and larger places, but get in touch with us immediately. We'll just start plugging them in because there is a waiting list. Like people want it. So the minute they get to go, it's go.
For sure.
And I'm so happy that people feel that way. We were talking about that earlier. Just, people really want to get out and I think realize during this time that they should have did more for themselves maybe, or there were things that they wanted to do that they just always didn't. I know I'm the same way. So I told you I'm running right to the resort and I'm going to lay there for 3 days with my son. But, so many things, like life is so busy and you just never get to do all those things you really wanted to do. And I know a lot of people are feeling that way. So, we'll be able to, like, what's the words I'm looking for? Just kind of throw your hands up in the air, even if you don't have much money. Some people, and they're just like, I want to do this for myself and I'm going to do it. So, yeah.
Well, I know that I can't wait to not be trapped in my house anymore.
Crying out loud. Yeah. Yep. But, and maybe Dawn, if people don't ask any questions now, we can do this at a later date and let more people know that we're here. But in the meantime, anybody that was here, if you guys have any questions ever or have any ideas or whatever, just always, feel free to write us after this.
For sure. Yeah. It looks like we have a couple people on, which, is nice. I know that I kind of posted that we were going to be on at 12 and it didn't quite happen at that time. So that might have been a problem.
It's all right.
But now that I have this ability to figure out how to do this, it's good. And then I think actually I saw an option that if I sign up for this streaming service, I can actually it'll send the link to the personal page, the group, the business page, to everywhere, which will be good so that hopefully, people can jump on and, see us and whatnot sooner and more often. So you'll have to put a face on more often.
I'll do something totally different next time. Something crazy.
But you look so pretty. I love blue on you. You look great with the blue.
I love blue too. Yes, thank you. It's my favorite color.
So, well,
and guys, the lavender. And the lavender, just like
yeah. Well, we're just on here. If anybody has any questions about sessions, about what we do, you can ask about the new webcam sessions that I just kind of launched. You can ask Tia makeup questions. Just figured we'd pop on so that people could interact and say hi and have something fun to do for a few minutes instead of, sitting around doing nothing, which I'm sure many people are doing. If it wasn't so dang hot, we'd be in the backyard. I don't have a pool, so.
Yeah, we're going to go hop in the pool later. Let me ask you a question. Like if somebody got on here and wanted to ask a question and maybe we could add them during the question and then remove them and then is that something you think is cool so we can see them?
I think there's a third way, let me see here. So there is, let's see, an invite.
The visuals are always inspiring. If we see their faces, we might,
I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. So does this allow them to, that's entering. Oops, okay. So I think the only way, I don't know, I'm new to this, so I'll have to figure that out. I guess there is a way, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So I'll have to play with this more, obviously, and, figure out how to.
Yeah, definitely.
Really figure it out, because it looks like there's lots of options, which is pretty cool. And I know Joe Rosen, he actually told me about this service, so he'll probably be.
Yeah, I'd love to see their faces.
Yeah,
just kind of like
a Zoom
with them. Yeah, for sure. So this is cool. I'm glad we got this option. We're gonna fine tune it and then really get everybody on.
For sure.
And, have a big party.
We could always do one at like cocktail hour and have some cocktails together.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect. So cool. How many people do we have on now?
Let's see here. Let's see. We have 5 people on live. I wish it showed me who was on. It just tells me that they're live viewers. So I don't see who it is that's on unless they comment. So if you're on and you're watching, even if
ask
you're
us a
silently
question.
talking, just comment. Say hello.
Any question.
Something. Give us something.
We're here. All right, fine. Everyone think about it.
Yeah.
Make a list.
Yes, people, like, feel free to ask us questions.
Don't be shy. You can ask us.
Don't be shy.
We've heard a lot of questions, a lot of different questions.
Oh, that's funny.
So, cool.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any questions.
I'm trying to think if there's any helpful information I can give the people that are watching. I mean, maybe, I don't know, tell them a little bit about my products or something. I don't know.
I mean, why don't you just start like telling them a little about you, since maybe some people don't really know you and what you do. And I don't know how they couldn't, because, you know, I post about you all the time because I love you.
I know, I love you too. Well, okay. So I've been doing makeup ever since I was pretty much born. It's very much of an obsession, gotten a lot of trouble growing up, but finally my family came to understand that all that torture was meant something. And over the years, got really into hair because I felt like the hair and the makeup just went together. And later on, you know, got into doing lash extensions, teaching makeup classes, you know, waxings, just all the things my clients were inspiring and asking me to do that I didn't even realize I was good at doing, and I was really going to be passionate about it. When I first started off in the business, I did a lot of print work. I did a lot of television. I thought, like every other artist, like, I want to do celebrities. And I did them. And it was fun for about 15 years, and then I got real tired. So I said, you know, and along that way, I just found other things that I felt dealing with the general public and an everyday person was so much more meaningful than any like celebrity I ever worked with. And that's the truth. I thought for a long time I was selfish for doing, like, you know, how am I really helping people? How am I really, you know, this is a selfish career. But then, you know, over the years, I realized, like, my gosh, it really, wow, they really feel great about themselves, or wow, this really changed their view about themselves, or this really helped their special day, or it's just amazing the people that come in your chair and the friendships that you build and all the inspiration you get. Like, I'm not one of those artists that, I know everything, or, you know, like, I don't want to listen. I really can't. I want my client to say, let's just tweak that a little bit, because their views are so interesting and they're inspiring to me too. So with Dawn and I always tell everyone, listen, we want to know, is this, because what we might think is beautiful on you, you might have a different version of yourself. And we want to know that so we can help you enhance it. The collaboration is just what we're all about. You know, we love that. So, you know, and working with Dawn, I mean, we got it from day one. It was just a match made in heaven. She's become a good friend, and we just continue to inspire each other and you know, meet amazing women and just do good work for people. And that's awesome. And as far as products, I use a lot of MAC products, but I also use our own makeup line, which is a manufacturer that actually makes Max products, because over the years, everybody would say, oh, can I buy that lipstick? Can I buy that eyeshadow? And I'd be like, I'm sorry. And I send them to a store and then it's discontinued, or the people. So about 6 years ago, we finally, my team and I, we all just did it. And so now we're able to offer a lot of the products that we use, which goes hand in hand with the classes that we teach and all the seminars. It's been really great. And again, something I never thought I'd even try. But I also use Temp 2 airbrush foundation, which I feel is like the best. I mean, they use it at Fashion Week in New York. I mean, every day it's hot, you know, and And then a lot of people are really allergic to stuff. So I always refer to them to a product called Savvy Minerals that, I mean, if you are suffering from illness or you just have really crazy allergic reactions, this stuff is amazing. Like I've had many of those products that will call you and say, oh, will you promote this product? Or, you know, they'll bring me in to do demonstrations on their product. And I'm like, I'm like, God, this stuff is like great, you know, like it doesn't, you know, affect your skin, but it goes on like crap and it just looks awful. But Savvy Minerals is amazing. You could put it on with your fingers and it would look great. So I try to have a bunch of options for different people. And yeah, I mean, and as far as hair, I mean, a lot of Aquage products, I love their products.
Are they the ones that smell really pretty?
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, they're amazing, right? And but what I like about their product the most is that it really performs the way it says it's going to, and it lasts. Like I do a lot of brides, and we're in Florida, and the first thing is they're like, I want my hair down with curls, but I know it's gonna fall. And don't we hear that all the time, Dawn? They're like, my hair doesn't hold a curl. I'm like, okay, but it does. And even in the heat, as long as you don't jump in a pool or you're not running your fingers through it, it lasts. It'll last to the next day, your style, you know, your hair when it's styled properly. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great options these days. It's kind of endless with product. And then you get a good artist and a good team. And it's great. I feel blessed. In high school, I was so happy when they came out with bronzer. I mean, it's unlimited now, really. So we're very lucky. You do anything.
Well, there's a question that Tara Lynn has. I don't know if you can see it right there. I put it up on the screen.
Yes. The best order to apply like the moisturizer, primer, foundation, powder. So it should be well, it depends on the primer, but usually you want to put your moisturizer on first because it penetrates your skin. You don't want anything getting in the middle of what your moisturizer is doing for your skin for anti-aging or hydration. So you put that on first, you let it settle. Then you go ahead, you put your primer on, then your foundation. And you don't have to let the primer settle. The primer should be working with the foundation. And then the powder. Yeah. And, you know, I say if you're using a liquid foundation, you don't need a powder foundation, but you do need a powder to set your foundation so it doesn't move and it lasts all day. So those are translucent powders, blot powders. Those powders you shouldn't be able to see on your skin. And you don't need a lot of it. It's very light application, but they're meant to hold your foundation in place and to get rid of shine. So,
cool.
Yeah, good answer. Mm-hmm. Good question, Tara. Thank you for the question.
You want to ask us? We have a bunch of people saying hello. So
hi, Christina.
You know. Hi, Justine. Hi, Katie. Hi, Christina. We've had quite a few people pop in and say hi.
Yeah, good. I'm glad they found it.
Yeah. I think now that I finally figured it out and got it set up, I can get it all.
No, this is great. This is great.
Out.
Thank you, Dawn. You're welcome, Tara. You're welcome, for sure. Those are common questions, you know?
Yeah.
And if you do one thing wrong, it's like with makeup, everyone thinks it's like rocket science. It's really not. It's the littlest things make the biggest difference. And you're like, wow. And you know, I've been watching a lot of just Instagram makeup videos, and I get like in a trance. I just watch them for hours, you know, but I can't believe the amount of stuff that people put on. Like, I'm like, you don't even need to do all that, like, to achieve that look. Like, I think it's just a marketing thing. Like, put this shimmer on, put this on. And it's like, even like contouring is a perfect example. When that became a thing, I was like, nobody knew about that. And I was like, okay, I guess the general public didn't know about that. But then you got all these kits of like 10 different contouring colors. And I'm like, how many different people are we doing with this kit? If you're buying it for yourself personally, you really only need like 3 or 4 colors. That's it. Just the ones that are for you. So yeah, You know,
I think people think more is better.
it's just fun. You know, I can't. I could
I
still
don't know
walk
what
in a
to do with
makeup
any of it.
store. What's that?
I don't know what to do with any of it. I have like all these things, and I'm like, I don't know. I just
You and I have to have a class.
I don't have time to sit there and do layers, and I need to be like done in 5 minutes.
A lot of people do, and I'm serious. We got to have a makeup class with you because so the self enhancement class is where women like you, right? So I have them bring in all their products because everybody has products that they don't use, don't know how to use, but they like them. So I love it. It's like a field day with me. I go through all their products and show them like what's good for them, what's not good for them, how they should use this. And then whatever they don't have, I'll intertwine my products to give them like a full rounded day look, night look. But yeah, you know, a lot of women have just, I mean, it looks so pretty, the packaging and the colors, and you pick a color that's not even good for you, but it just looks so pretty, you know? And I know. Believe me.
It looks like Joe jumped on, and I was just saying thank you to
Joe.
him. Joe is the reason I managed to figure out how to get us to both go live. So
I know. Thank you, Joe. We couldn't have done it without you today, really. Her and I would have been sitting here.
Yes. Well, and I do like, so for future, I can like do our logos and color and everything like that. Okay, so Katie has a little comment.
I could do that for you, Katie.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, Tia can totally do that for you, Katie.
Even online, you know, like, but I need to talk to you and meet you first. But once I know a few details, I'd be able to either, you know, give you stuff from our product line or, you know, refer you. Because I'm not just like, oh, just buy from our product line. My product line is basic. It's a beauty look, day, night look. There's no blues and purples and all these other colors. It's just a beauty look. So I love a lot of other lines. And if I feel like I meet somebody and they're really into like a purple eyeliner or like something unique, I'll know where to send them. And you don't even have to leave your house. Again, that's a convenience of today's world, is I could just tell you what it is. You go online, you order it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. But Katie, a lot of people want that. A lot of people. And that's why I started teaching makeup classes for about 3 years. People would ask me, do you teach classes? I'm like, no. Do you teach classes? No. And it was just because I was busy. But then I finally gave in to this drag queen in Boston. And I taught him a class and he just wouldn't stop referring people. And I found out I loved it. I really do enjoy it. So you just let me know.
Yeah, just reach out to her, Katie, because she'll be more than happy to help figure out, you know, I mean, even if you want to do it after the quarantine and whatnot's over, she can meet you and kind of see you like your, you know, face and all of that and help you, because she's amazing.
Oh, I love you. Ditto. And just to let everyone know, my studio is here in Jupiter. I do go on location. It doesn't matter to me. It's really whatever's best for the client. But I feel that if we're going to do a class, it's always best to do it at the studio because it's set up for that. And it's just the lighting, the experience. It's a lot of fun. You know, the class lasts about an hour, hour and a half, and we just have fun. Like, it's not that serious, you know, and I do one half of the face. You do the other half of the face. Most of all, I'm one of those people, and I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. I can't stand people pushing product. Like, product sells itself. You want it, great. If you don't, okay. You know, I want people to learn. Like, that's really the point of the class, is to be hands-on. It's funny when people show up and they're like, no, you could do it. I'm like, no, you're going to do it. Like, and they learn a lot and they realize how easy it is. So yeah, Dawn, we got to get you a class. We really do.
I know. I have all kinds of stuff. I mean, I know what to buy, but I don't know how to use it.
Right? I know. So we're making a date. Minute we're out of here, that's it. We have
as long as there's wine involved too.
Yes. Of course.
We need our wine and food, girl.
Yes, great. Great
What in
girls
the heck
day
are you
out.
eating?
My son's Cheerios. I should just
Well,
put them somewhere. If they're in front of my face, I'll eat it. That's how this quarantine's been. It's bad.
yes, that would be a great girls' day out thing, Katie, for sure.
Yep.
You could plan something like that. Even have like your bunch of girlfriends come over, and
Mhm.
Tia can do like a makeup party and show everybody
Mhm.
how to do their makeup. Tia
There's a
has
lot.
so much knowledge.
Oh, thank you, girl. There's a few different groups of ladies for the past like 5, 6 years that a couple times a year they'll do that. They'll have me come to their house and they all, it's like their girls' night, and I'll just have, each one of them sit in my chair, maybe not do a whole, like I'll do a day look on one, a night look on one, give them all a bunch of information and ideas. And then I have each one sit in my chair and ask me like specific questions. Some are like, how do I do my brows? How do I do a winged eyeliner? How do I contour? I never wear lipstick. I hate it. So can you show me colors, and we just go through with each girl and ask their questions. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it for sure. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah. So, what
Looks
we
like
should do, Dawn, maybe for fun, if we have some time.
what?
I'd really like to do some kind of nice, like really beautiful body art, like maybe on one side of the body, all the way from the toe up to the neck, just something really cool, something different. I got all this body art stuff, and I don't get to use it much around here unless it's
Awesome.
a holiday. I mean, that's an idea, maybe.
For sure. Yeah, I'm sure we could find someone who'd be wanting or willing to be our model for that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I
And
love the
use that
idea of body painting. That'd be so fun.
yeah, with
I
that
mean,
new light
not
that
my
you
body,
have.
but
Stop it. Don't even lie. I see your pictures. I'm so proud of you because I've always been like, girl, you're hot. Like, and I think that whole seminar that you did and everything really opened up your eyes to like, really enjoying being in front of the camera as well. I mean, you do a good job. You're like a
can you
great.
take your own advice there, woman?
Oh, I'm fine. I just never make the time.
I know. I've only photographed you one time.
I know, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you didn't get me naked. No, you
I
almost
know.
did. We just ran out of time.
No, I don't know. I don't think you really were down to get naked that time, but
Well, yeah, I don't mind.
that was the first time I've ever shot you too. So,
Yeah.
And we've known each other forever now. So it feels like
Mhm.
forever. I don't know how long it's
Mhm.
been, but
It's been a while. Been a while. It'll be forever. So great. Do you think we need to cover anything else, or what do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, I could just quickly say, that right now, I'm doing those webcam sessions, which are kind of actually really fun just because it's making me think again. You have to kind of really think about where light is and everything. And the technology that is out there, the capabilities is insane. So for me, some of the best shots that I've taken were with iPhone users because iPhone has, their FaceTime. They have
Mm.
FaceTime, which is exclusive to other iPhone users. But with the latest operating system, they have this thing called live photo capture with
Mhm.
FaceTime. And so basically, what it does is the client has their camera facing them or whatever. We see each other through FaceTime. But if I touch the screen, there's a little camera button for me to take a picture. But what it does is it's not actually taking like a screenshot of our video. It's using their camera on their
Yeah.
phone to take their picture.
That's so cool.
It sends it up to the cloud and then into my phone.
That's cool. That's
It is
really cool.
crazy.
I
So
love
of
the
course,
lady that taped it to the ceiling.
yeah,
I
yep.
almost died.
One
She
of
was
one of
great.
my clients put it on her ceiling fan too because she, obviously couldn't reach her ceiling, so she had it hanging off of the blade of a ceiling fan so that you could shoot down on her. People are getting creative, but
Yeah.
it's so much fun. I mean, you can do it without iPhones as well. But with that, it's actually screenshots. So I've been using
Mhm.
Google Duo for anybody who has an Android phone. and then I just screenshot. But that relies a lot on how good the video feed is between the two of us.
Yeah.
So if it's a little bit of a shoddy internet connection or Wi-Fi or, cell service, then they're going to be a little more grainy, but it just gives them,
A little
the
bit more
old
artsy.
school. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely artsy.
Like that.
And I'm getting to photograph people all over the world, which is kind of pretty cool and amazing. Like I
Yeah.
shot a girl in Canada, I shot a girl in California, I shot a girl in Australia.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
So
amazing
cool.
that this technology is here. So I may consider adding these to the website for people who don't live in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
I have my PA people that I go up to twice a year, so they wouldn't have to do it. But since I don't really travel all over the world per se, I mean, I would if someone wants to fly me and around the world to do their sessions.
Of course.
But since that doesn't
Someday.
usually happen, there is the option of we're calling them webcam sessions, but I think I might call them like virtual sessions or
They
something.
need to be something else. I like that so much better.
Well, because webcam just sounds like, the old sleazy
Dirty.
webcam girls who used to do stuff for gross guys.
Get away from that. Get away from that.
Yeah, so I don't want to necessarily call it that, but yeah, so I think I might consider just like still offering them after this is all done, but we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
I miss actually having live people in the studio.
I know.
It's,
Well, we will again. We will again.
Yep.
No worries.
Slow and steady wins the race. So, well, thank you so much for being on with me. It was so much fun.
Thank you. I know, this was nice. And you know what? Let's put something together. I'm going to think of something fun next time we go on. So we can do some.
Yeah, next time I'll actually be able to advance promote and I'll be able to have it actually work when it's supposed to work instead of late.
No, this is great. This is so cool. All right. Awesome, girl.
It.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Hope I helped.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye, doll.
Bye.